could be a team overseas who would love to snatch Caitlin Clark away from us and give her a crazy offer. I mean, Ice Cube was about to give her $5 million to play in less than 10 games in the Big Three. So the money is there, and if these owners are smart with it, I could definitely see more WNBA players going overseas and possibly not.
As the controversy over Caitlin Clark's treatment in the WNBA continues to grow, many of her supporters are now calling for her to leave the league altogether. They argue that Clark would thrive in the EuroLeague, where she'd likely receive more respect, earn higher pay, and see her talents fully appreciated. Supporters believe she wouldn't have to endure the constant hostility, targeting, and scrutiny she faces in the WNBA. This movement is gaining momentum by the day, with fans urging her to walk away sooner rather than later. In their eyes, the WNBA has shown its true colors, and Clark deserves to play in a league that genuinely values her skill, impact, and professionalism.
I know when they got eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped, the ratings dropped. If the WNBA is more, it is, and I get it. Why aren't people?
Fans are also urging Caitlin Clark to consider leaving the WNBA because of the financial opportunities available in Europe. Since the WNBA has failed to fully capitalize on her star power, the EuroLeague could offer her a far more lucrative and rewarding career. Supporters of women's basketball argue that in Europe, Clark would not only earn more but also receive the respect she deserves as one of the game's brightest talents. There, she could focus on what she does best, dominating on the court and strengthening her legacy as one of the most electrifying players in the sport. That it's no secret that Clark's dominance has made her a target within the WNBA. Some legends and current players have chosen to downplay her impact, suggesting that she's too good, and that her presence makes the league more competitive than they'd prefer. A few have even implied that the WNBA might be better off without her, even if it means losing viewership. Rather than embracing her as a transformative addition to the league, certain veterans see her as a threat to the established order. That jealousy has fueled a growing divide within the league and a quiet movement among some players who seem intent on pushing Clark out, regardless of the cost.
I feel like after the break, I still don't think she's dominating, but she's a different player than she was in the first half of this.
Even more surprising is that some players seem willing to accept lower viewership if it means they won't have to compete against Caitlin Clark. This mindset reveals a deeper issue within the WNBA. Instead of encouraging growth and progress, certain players appear more interested in maintaining their own dominance, even at the expense of the league's future. Rather than embracing the fierce competition that Clark brings, they would prefer to see the league remain stagnant. It's a troubling attitude that highlights a fundamental problem. Some within the WNBA would rather protect their status than push the sport forward. The lack of hunger for competition speaks volumes about where the league stands today.
Angel may have exceeded expectations, even more so than...
Despite the criticism, Caitlin Clark has been nothing short of transformational for the WNBA. Her arrival has boosted viewership, drawn in new fans, and raised the level of competition across the league. With her unique combination of skill, charisma, and relentless drive, she's become a beacon of hope for the future of women's basketball, a player who doesn't just play the game but elevates it. Yet, even with her undeniable impact, parts of the WNBA establishment and some of its legends remain hesitant to fully acknowledge what she's done. Instead of celebrating Clark's success, many seem more focused on downplaying it. That hesitation isn't just unfair, it's short-sighted. Clark's on-court brilliance and off-court connection with fans have made her one of the most influential figures in the sport. Ignoring her contributions doesn't just diminish her, it risks stalling the very growth she helped ignite.